Hello everyone, Chris here from Midwest Coaster Fans. In 2020, late 2020, Holiday World would start the Raven Evermore project that would reprofile and retrack sections of the Raven, totaling over 530 feet in length. Now, this had not been done since 1995 when it was actually built by CCI. This coaster sits at a length of 2,800 feet. The first lift hill is 80 feet tall, and the first drop is 85 feet. Total ride duration about 1 minute and 30 seconds if you include the lift hill to the final brake run. And the top speed is about 48 miles per hour. Now, we had the opportunity, and I had the opportunity many times to try out this new turnaround. And let me tell you what, now, in the past, I had a little bit of an issue with the Raven once you hit that lake turnaround section because I would get smashed into the side of the seat no matter where I sat at. Now, obviously, the front wasn't as intense as the back was, but it would smash you so hard it would kind of hurt your thighs and kind of your side a little bit. And then I found out that the Raven Evermore project was going to reprofile. Now, they used Gravity Group to do so, which obviously Gravity Group was formed from CCI. CCI is the original manufacturer of this coaster. And let me tell you what, this turnaround now, or this turn, not turnaround, this turn does a lot of wonders for this coaster. It allows it to maintain its speed, smooths out that rough patch, and you don't get slammed in your seat anymore, offering a whole new ride experience for the whole coaster. Now, I'm hoping that in the future that Holiday World decides to retract the whole entire coaster. Since the coaster is 2,800 feet in length, it'll have roughly about 2,300 worth of track to retrack fully. But there's just a couple of areas that were still kind of rough. Not the first drop, not the second drop, not the turn next to the lake now. It's mainly after that. And I'll talk about that more when I'm talking about ride experience and that and so forth. Now, there are 2 trains on this. In 2005, the park decided to add a transfer track and add another train on the coaster. So it does operate 2 trains on busy weekends and weekdays depending on how busy the park is, and that does help with it, but with the ride duration being so short, I think after the first drop it's like 45 seconds long, so it's a very quick coaster. The thing I like about the Raven compared to the other coasters, well, it's about the same as the Voyage and Legend. It's like a trip through the woods, but it's more so a trip through the woods because you have a lot of shade and you feel like you're actually going through the woods. And this coaster won many Golden Ticket Awards for Best Wooden Coaster when it first opened, and it's hosted many events. It used to host an event besides Hollywood Nights that was called Raven Stark Mad, or something of that matter, and then obviously they changed it over to Hollywood Nights. Now, this coaster, if you are wondering, this coaster actually uses individual ratchet restraints and not buzz bars. So it is a PTC train that you would be riding on, and it sits a total of 24 riders, 2 across, 12 rows. The rows that I always recommend obviously is 11 and 12 if you want a less intense experience, just like I was talking about in the other video the other day with Cornball. You would ride in the front. Now, this coaster offers more intensity than Cornball, and this is why it's one of my top favorite coasters at Holiday World and one of my top wooden coasters in my list of rankings. And Buckeye Coasters was able to provide me this footage. He was able to get footage when he was down here earlier in the season of what the new retrack and reprofile looks like on the coaster. So you're going to start off the station here just like normal. Now, this is the front view, so you're not going to see the same type of intensity. But this front view kind of shows you exactly what was redone on the track and so forth. Then you're going to take off. You're going to go underneath the final brake run and hit up the first lift hill. Well, like I said, this lift hill takes about 30 seconds, and then afterwards about 45 seconds. So it says the total ride duration is about 1 minute and 30, but it might be a little bit less. Now, this coaster runs a lot faster in the evening after it warms up, just like every other coaster does. But you'll see kind of a little bit of the difference just from this POV. Now, we don't have a rear-facing POV or anything. Now, you're going to go down this first drop through the tunnel just like normal. You're going to go up another hill, a little bit too slight to the right, down another hill, up another slant, and then this is when you're going to hit the retrack reprofile, which is a lot more smoother. And this retrack, reprofile helps it retain its speed all the way until you hit that other drop. And then you're going to go into a left helix up another hill. And then this is where you get your ejector air time on the coaster before sliding a little bit to your left. And then another hill, sliding a little bit to the right. Now this kind of weaves in and out. And I think this is where they kind of got the idea for the in and out layout of Mystic Timbers, because it kind of has the same characteristics as the Raven. But this retrack did it wonders. Now, as you see, that it's a short ride, but it's intense. But it's a smoother intense. And if they were to retrack the remaining portions of this coaster, you're looking at this being ranked at the top in the park and top in the country again. Now, obviously, the only downside of the Raven is the fact that it has a short ride duration. So a lot of people kind of complain about that, but I love it because the line goes by fast and I always get an intense ride on the Raven. Like I said, I can't even say there's any bad coasters at Holiday World because there really isn't. I mean, you have the Raven, you have the Legend, and you have the Voyage. Now, the Raven is what started it all, and obviously in 2000 you had the addition of the Legend, and then in 2006 the addition of the Voyage, in 2015 Thunderbird. So the park knows how to put coasters in its park, and that's the reason why this park's so popular when it comes to Hollywood Nights. And this is definitely a night ride. So if you're wanting the best experience on the Raven, you're going to want to ride it at night because it's going to be a pitch black ride experience. And also, I feel like the ride runs a lot faster at night, just like I would say the same about the Voyage and the Legend as well. And like I said, the reprofile, retrack on that turn did it wonders, and I would say definitely go out to Holiday World if you get a chance and check it out for yourself. But it's offered a better ride experience, and I think it's made it I think it's made it in line with the other wooden coasters in the park again. But let me know what you think in the comments below, what you think of the retrack, reprofile that Gravity Group did, and also the park maintenance did on that turn and that 530 feet of track. Let me know if you think that helped out the coaster a lot. And be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification buttons for future videos that'll drop down for Midwest Coaster fans. And until next time, this is Chris signing off, and thanks again for watching.